The first thing I want to discuss is how to classify different types of triangles. So to begin, a right triangle is a triangle with one right angle. Now above we see that a right angle is equivalent to saying that it is equivalent to 90 degrees, and typically we indicate this with a square where the angle appears. An acute triangle, on the other hand, is a triangle with all acute angles. So what that means is that every single angle in the triangle has a measure of less than 90 degrees. Lastly, an obtuse triangle is a triangle with one obtuse angle. So it has one angle that is greater than 90 degrees. So in the picture we have here, this angle would be our obtuse angle. Next, an isosceles triangle is a triangle that has at least two equal sides and at least two equal angles. So in the picture, to indicate equal sides, we use equal tick marks. So this has one tick mark, this has one tick mark, so that indicates that these two sides are equal. Similarly, if we want to indicate the two angles are equal, then we use the same type of angle marks. Now an equilateral triangle differs from an isosceles triangle in that we require that all sides are equal and all angles are equal. So if we were to draw this in our diagram, we would have one set of tick marks for each side of the triangle, indicating that they're all equivalent, and similar for each angle. So for an isosceles triangle, every equilateral triangle is also isosceles, but every isosceles triangle is not equilateral. So that would be the main distinction. Now when we talk about a scalene triangle, this triangle is different than the others in that no sides are equal, and it has no equal angles. So if we are drawing that in our diagram, we're going to have a different tick mark for each side to indicate they all have different lengths. And similar, we're going to do that for each angle. We're going to draw them all differently to indicate that none of them are equivalent. Next, I want to discuss a very important fact about triangles. So look at the triangle here. It has three angles, alpha, beta, and gamma. We're going to use alpha, beta, and gamma. Those are Greek letters. We're going to use that a lot this semester. So if we were to draw a line parallel to the base of our triangle like this, we're going to notice some interesting things. The first thing, and the most important to notice, is that our angle beta is actually going to be equal to this angle here that we create by the line that we've drawn. Similarly, this angle alpha is going to be equal to this angle right here that's created from the line that we've drawn. And so all together, alpha, gamma, and beta are going to create a new angle, which is actually a straight angle. So if you recall, straight angles equal 180 degrees. So that tells us that beta plus gamma plus alpha equals 180 degrees. So this gives us a very important fact. These three angles are actually the measures of the angles inside of our triangle. So this tells us that the sum of angle measures of all angles in a triangle, and this can be any triangle, right, isosceles, scalene, they all add up to 180 degrees. And that's very important. So the sum of the angles in any triangle add up to 180 degrees. So let's use this to solve some problems. Let's look at this example 1. Now we are given a triangle and we have this missing angle alpha and we want to find the measure of it. So the first thing we should note is that here we have a square which represents a right angle which represents 90 degrees. So we can say, using our important fact, that 90 degrees plus 60 degrees plus whatever the measure of angle alpha is going to equal 180. Okay, because the sum of the measures of a triangle equal 180 degrees. Now from here we just simplify, and if we subtract 150 from both sides, we're going to get that alpha equals 30 degrees. So we found the measure of angle alpha using our fact. Let's do it again. For our second example, we have a triangle and we're trying to find the measure of angle beta. We're given a 50-degree angle and a 20-degree angle. So to find the measure of angle beta, we can use our fact that says that 50 plus 20 plus beta should equal 180 degrees. So if we simplify again, we're going to get 70 plus beta equals 180. And subtracting 70 from both sides, we'll get beta is equal to 110 degrees.